everyone. So I thought you have to excuse me, allergies are driving me crazy today. So I thought I would tell you about the stuff I saw at TK Maxx because I went Halloween shopping, and there's some interesting stuff, and I did buy something. So first of all, I had a look around the general sort of shelves they've got, and I did try and record as much as I can, and I will include obviously clips of what I've recorded. They had stuff like they had some snow globes. They had one where it was like a couple sitting on a bench. They had like almost like an Audrey type plant, you know, like the monster plant with the vines. They had a sort of oil slick colour skeleton, skull pot, and a skeleton wedding couple in a snow globe. All the snow globes played Ding Dong the Witch is Dead. And I've already got one that plays that, so I didn't get any snow globes this time, but I'm going to have another look in case they get some more in. They had also, it was like a metallic-y blue pumpkin ornament with a big silver spider on, and a snow globe with a skull in the middle with like some sort of crown on. Again, they played Ding Dong the Witch is Dead, and I didn't see any of the ones with like back glitter in this year. They just had the standard black, small black glitter. I did like the base of the wedding couple snow globe because it had like a graveyard scene, so it was like some gravestones and skulls and bones. I thought the base on that was a bit more interesting. What else did I see? Sorry, I'm just looking on my phone because literally I just sneak recorded as much as I could. They had some like velvety covered pumpkins, and they had, it was like got a skull for a base and a hand. It was like a globe with a big eye in it. That was another snow globe. I just didn't like the eye in it, but I liked the rest of it. They had some black pumpkins with spikes on, and some like foxes with velvety stuff on for some reason in that section. Don't know why. They had also some large pumpkins, like standard orange pumpkins with like a sort of mummy type face on, and they had some witch boots and some candles. I didn't bother getting any candles because I have to be careful with fragrancy stuff setting off my asthma, so my house is pretty much fragrance free apart from the odd incense stick now and again. They had like the ones that are like a sort of Audrey plant, you know, like the monster plant. They had these like sort of off-white pumpkins, as well as these like mirrored ones. And then they had like a large Audrey plant like cookie jar thing, and these black sparkly pumpkins with like sequins or something on. They had the couple sitting on the bench, snow globe, like a skeleton couple, and it had a nice base to it, but that one wasn't musical or anything. A couple more foxes. I don't know why foxes were a thing this year, but they were just orange foxes. They weren't particularly like anything I'd call like Halloweeny or anything. What else? I saw some cushions, and I did buy the one cushion I saw. Let me just fast forward my little video on my phone so I can see. Oh yeah, they had like these black pumpkins. One had like a sort of Illuminati type eye on, and the other one had like a gold snake. So it's like a black pumpkin with a snake going through it. They were nice, but not something that would go with like sort of my Halloween decor. Sorry, my phone's just repeated everything. They had as well these like sort of palmistry hands in a snow globe with a sort of pewtery coloured base. They look quite nice, but they weren't my cup of tea. They had these light up spell books, but I didn't like the colours of them. I suppose I could have got one and repainted it, but I'm going to make my own anyway, because just having the book on the shelf, as like a light up ornament, I'd rather have like a book where I can use it for storage and stuff. So I've got some books from the other section which are storage, which I'll show you. So they look like this. They are perfectly hideous. I really don't like the cover on them, but for £4 I was like, that's a box that I can make something with, and they come with a little magnet and everything. So I can recover that. I'm going to make my own spooky, just knock my inhaler off. I can make my own spooky books with that, so didn't bother with the spellbook decorations. They've got one that was like a purpley colour with a big orange eye thing in the middle. They had a skeleton sitting on a hay bale, carving a pumpkin. And they also had a skull with some red roses on and a little silver crown. And they had one of the books they had was a palmistry one, so you got like the hand on the front with the eye in the middle. That was one of the other sort of fake books they had. They had this lovely purple cushion with black bats on, which was really nice, but it doesn't go with my decor, because obviously when I go Halloween shopping, I'm not buying stuff for Halloween, I'm buying stuff for year-round decor for the house. So it was nice, but not something I'd want out all the time. Then they had these black cushions with just some orange beading or whatever you call it around the edge, like an orangey seam on it. I just thought they were a bit boring. They had this like monster pumpkin type plant thing, which I just thought was hilariously ugly. And then they had these soft cushions that were black with skulls on them, which is what I actually bought. And that was the stuff that I saw so far at TK Maxx. I'll show you my cushion. So this is my cushion, and it's nice and soft. It's really well padded, because normally when you get like cushion covers like this, it doesn't come with the cushion inside, which is a bit annoying, like if you order online. But this one's got all the stuffing in it and everything. This was £10, I think. But it's very well made and very soft. It's like a sort of, I don't know, it's like almost, it's like a furry velvety kind of material on it, like veloury type, I don't know. So it's almost furry, like it's got a really nice texture to it. And then the skulls are printed onto the fabric, and it's got the white band around the outside, and just plain on the back. It's a really nice cushion, and you can see it's quite big as well, so it's really comfortable on my chair in my studio, because I've got my big comfy chair there that I sit on when I'm editing videos or just want to chill in my room. So yeah, that's what I saw at TK Maxx so far. I am going to go and have another look, because the TK Maxx by me tends to put out a few things at a time and sometimes puts more out. They did have some more stuff I didn't get a chance to film, because I was trying to sort of sneakily film and there was other people around. But they had like a Dalmatian dog with an orange top on, orange stripy top on, and a pirate's hat for some reason. More sort of pumpkin ornaments. I don't know if I got pictures of anything else. They got some like pumpkin-y things where they were like white with like covered in like pearls, which were a bit naff. So yeah, that is my Halloween shopping so far. Obviously I'm trying to do it on a low budget, because I've been decorating in my house and stuff, so I've blown my budget on that. So yep, that's my sort of low budget Halloween shopping so far. As time goes on, because obviously in the UK it's only August, and it's only really TK Maxx and there's one other shop that I know of that some people I follow online have been to that got Halloween stuff in. The other shops, like the ones uptown and like having like Spirit Halloween and that sort of thing, they don't turn up in the UK till like end of September, middle to end of September, so we always have to wait longer for Halloween stuff. Asda won't do their stuff till it's going to be at least the end of September. Sometimes it's the beginning of October before I see stuff in Asda, because Asda's another place I like to look at, as well as TK Maxx, for stuff that I'll keep year round. So yeah, hopefully I'm going to find a little bit more decor stuff, and I want to have a bit of a rearrange in this room. I've got like loads of my stuff. This is like my spooky wall, as it were. So there's all my monster creations, and like this is Baba Yaga's house, and you know, my abandoned miniatures and other stuff, and like there's one of my monsters and another miniature. And I've got my little skeleton stuff. This was Halloween last year, and I've glued him to this base. This was like a coaster, and he broke here. I knocked him off because he's very unbalanced. Like, he's got a lot of weight at the front, so he topples forward a lot. Like, literally you breathe near it and it'll fall over. Well, I knocked it off the shelf finally and it smashed, so I put him back together. This part snapped, so this is all filled with UV resin, and then I glued him to this base, which is a nice heavy base, so he can't fall over anymore. Thankfully nothing else, like his arms and his head didn't break off or anything. But yeah, he needed a base because his base is uneven, and he's a Halloween decoration that I bought last year, and I just think he's cool, so he stays all year round. He's here on my sort of mini altar space, because what I'm doing is I'm moving my altar space here, which is mainly this cloche thing that I like to use now. And then this is my other skull that I had, if you remember, last year, and it had winter, spring, summer, autumn, and like the zodiac signs on, and it came in like a off-white colour and it looked really naff, so I gave it this dark wash. It's got the moon on and sun. I gave it a dark wash to make it look cooler and darker. And then that was just like a standard tea light holder thing that I put all runes and stuff on, and made it look a bit more stony. I think the only thing I would change is the black I used for the shading of the details. So yeah, so as you can see, I do keep stuff out year round, so I tend to try and find like nice pieces that look good year round, and I try and avoid anything that says Happy Halloween, because I want to be able to keep it on year round. So like in my kitchen, I've got it looks like a broken coffin lid, and it says Witch's Brew. It's like Witch's Brew Inn or something like that. That's in my kitchen. And then I've got my snow globes, which are always on my fireplace. This one's nice. Does it have any of the bats in it? I don't think it does. No, this one's just black glitter. And I think this one plays Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead, and then the other one plays Sorcerer's Apprentice, something like that. So, like, my snow globes are out year round. My skulls and skeleton-y stuff are out year round. The thing in the kitchen's out year round, the coffin thing. I've got like a skull candle holder, a skull candle. I'm trying to see what else I've got in here that's like, and obviously my cushion's going to be here year round. So I'm going to have a bit of a look, and I want to do something with this wall, because this wall's massive. This wall is, it's 8 foot high by, I don't know, it's massive. But it's 8 foot high, and then it's at least sort of 12 feet across. So it's a massive wall, but it's got this ugly wallpaper on. So what I'm thinking of doing with this wall is stripping that wallpaper off, which can be a bit of a gamble in my house because it's an old house. It's 1897, 1900, 2000. It's about 124 years old, this house. It's a Victorian terrace. So sometimes it's a bit of a gamble when you take wallpaper off the walls. Sometimes you take wallpaper off the walls and a bit of plaster comes off with it, and then you have to replaster, which is what I had to do in my bathroom. That's why my bathrooms took me ages. So yeah, what I'm planning on doing at the moment is I want to make that like a display wall for like my spooky stuff. So what I'm thinking is stripping that, making sure the plaster's fine. So like I'll sand it and plaster and stuff like that. I won't plaster the whole wall, I'll literally just patch it. It feels fairly flat, but obviously you never know what's going to come off with this, because this is like thick anaglypta stuff that's been up for years with loads of paint on, so it's going to be hard to get off. Then I want to paint the wall black, I think, or a dark purple, and then put all my spooky stuff on that wall. I think that will look cool. So yeah, that's my Halloween stuff so far, and obviously if I do transform that wall I will film it. So yeah, I'm hoping to find, oh yeah, and I have stuff like this on display permanently, but obviously I've made these. And obviously my Ned Ferratu puppet and various monsters and things I've created, so yeah. I'm hoping to find some more stuff. I will have another look at some point. I'm gonna have to wait until I get paid though, so I'll do that later on in the month, and hopefully by then they'll have put some more stuff out. It's kind of a gamble, because I find anything that's put out in TK Maxx is snapped up quite quick, but sometimes when I go again they'll have put a couple of things out they didn't have before, so that's always the hope. So I heard a car door then. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.